Welcome back, Vanessa Ruck, the girl on a bike. I am in Sid. We've been doing a little bit of driving and I'm now down in Gatinais in France, and it is time for the EU Baja Championship, the next round in the Defender Rally Series partnered with Tata Exa. Now I'm in the car, I've got Chris Hammond in the back.
Good morning.
Woo! So Chris is my new co-pilot, navigator, teammate in the series, so very excited there. We are about to rock up at the service park. Bola have, of course, already arrived, got the vehicles down here, they've got all the service team, and we're about to meet Big Boy, my rally car. Hopefully you'll remember him from the UK series last year, but he has a new look for 2024, and I'm about to meet him in person for the first time. Oh, am I going to fit down there? Yeah. There's race cars. They have hidden Big Boy from me because they don't want me to see him yet. So he's not here. Ah! Amazing. She's not sure about you. She's checking me thoroughly. So this is the first part of the sign-on process. So we're checking our driver's license and motorsports license. And of course, I got my national license last year in the UK round of the Defender Series, which enables you to then race internationally. But I got a fancy yellow one. That was successful. Chris is a very good co-pilot, so I'm not even allowed to hold the important envelope. But we've got some really exciting stuff in there. We've got a number and race stickers. Whoop whoop, 835. So we have properly, officially landed in the Bivouac. Sign-on is done, we've got our stickers. All of the Bola setup is here. They obviously bring everything down on a container. All of the service crew. Big Boy is not here yet because he's been hidden. He's actually at the mayor's office, but I've been promised that I'm not in trouble because we're going to do a reveal. I designed his new graphics, but I've never seen them on the car. So you're going to see my live reaction very soon. But before that, we have to go and do a recce drive, which is going to be a big convoy around the special stages that we're going to be doing over the next couple of days. We are not allowed to use our race vehicles though, so it is pretty convenient that my everyday car Sid is an absolute boss off-road. He is a Defender 90. He is going to be in heaven for the next couple of hours as we go and do our recce.
I'm going to talk it through as we go.
Like that sort of thing, I'll be super sensitive.
You come out, it's less of an end.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go wide and then hit the apex. So when you come through,
So this is clearly the men's P brake. We've got one over there, one over there. I can't do that quite so easily. But we are 2 of the 4 special stages down. There's a lot of open grass crop edge tracks that are going to be pretty slippery if we get some wet conditions, which is forecast. A lot of right angles, a lot of ditches. And when I say ditches, they're like eat you alive for breakfast and then you lie in there and stay there for the rest of your life size ditches. They'll swallow up a Defender pretty effortlessly like a canopy. Some slightly tighter stuff in some woods, a bit of mud and ruts. It's going to be a fast stage. Chris has been awesome already, I can tell. We're going to get on. And he's brilliant. He's on it with all of the nav.
Yep, it's going to be a great rally. Great rally. Looking forward to it.
The only thing we've got to work out to do is how to ditch the dodo.
Did you call me a dodo?
You've seen the Lion King now. My Lion King quotes.
Yeah,
That's a
okay.
Lion King. So
Well, you almost
how do we
ditched
ditch
me.
the dodo? Because she's
the
obviously not going to be.
sunroof.
Yeah, actually we did. She.
You almost ditched me out the sunroof. I feel like there's a pattern here. If anyone's watched the Africa Rico race series, you'll...
She's still here though.
I'm still here and I'm still hanging out the sunroof.
Any ideas of how to successfully ditch the dodo? Put them in the comments. Although don't tell her. I don't actually want to ditch her. She's kind of good to have around. Right, let's move on.
Impressive, so I'll probably have the left-hand line all the way up here. Pretty much flat out here.
yeah, that is the aftermath of the recce. It's quite muddy out there. We are now walking towards the mayor's office. There's massive flags and a huge gate, but I'm basically on a hunt for Big Boy. Bola are kind of making it a game, and I've got to figure out where he is. I'm basically just following some clues in the fact they mentioned the mayor, and so we're going to go through the gate. It won't let us drive through, which is why we're walking, and hopefully we're going to see this new look. So our signs have done it. I'm we found him. Is it going to be one of those like wow! Wow! Oh my goodness. It's better than I could ever even imagine. That, it looks incredible. Two-tone number plate. It's absolutely incredible. The work that's got into this. So Defender have this awesome square branding, and I really wanted to incorporate that into Big Boy's look, but I'm really proud. Got some really big ticks, like the first British female ever doing the Africa Eco Race, and I'm on a mission to become the first British female to do a certain race with 4 wheels as well, and so the British flag, I'm just really proud of it. So to be able to incorporate all of these brandings together, we've got some of my key sponsors on here. So we've got Teng Tools, 2 Wheels for Life. I'm the brand ambassador for them as a charity, well worth checking out. We've got Fleet Claims, Strata Group, Castrol, Teng Tools. You can't have a car without those cute little eyes. Well, they're not cute, obviously, they're menacing. He's just absolutely beautiful. We've got our names up here. So our blood group as well, hopefully that will never be needed. We've got BF Goodrich, we've obviously got the big chunky tyres as well. The branding continues on the front. It just looks fantastic. So this new look, Live, Dream, Believe, is to take me into the 2024 European Baja Championship with the Defender Rally Series, sponsored by Teta Exa, and this is definitely going to be a cool year. How are we doing, Big Boy? I'm coming in. Oh, feels like home. Gotta get the seat adjusted. So I'm going to move the seat forwards and up because my little leg will not meet the pedals right now. So I'm going to find Jack. Every single race that you do with Bola, they have a whole fleet of service mechanics who are fully trained up on the Defender, the Bola elements, etc. But you get a different team every single race so that you don't get little like cliques of favourites, and it's really cool because it means that just everyone is a huge family. So we've got Jack this weekend, so I'm going to go find him.
Moment of truth.
Nailed it. Yeah, that feels good. Can reach everything. Cameras in my face. Beep beep. So I am at sign on now. Chris is out there. There's a sign on desk. You can see the whole of the little town centre is full of people, and the beautiful thing, I've been rolling forwards, we are going 2 miles an hour. A beautiful thing about France and the community here with motorsports is it is completely embraced and loved by the communities, like town squares, streets are closed, everybody comes out, restaurants are full of all the spectators, and it brings money to the community and it's really embraced. Right, I am going to focus.
Scrutineering?
Yeah. Got a random guy in the back putting a camera in for the film crew, so that's pretty cool. Better be careful what I say.
You have no choice.
No choice. In the white box. But this means we're approved.
My baby.
Oh! Yay! Thank you, sir.
See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
Don't put sugar. Too much salt.
No.
Huh?
Smooth lines. Park.
Woo!
We have finally reached the start line of the race. The admin to get to the start line always takes so long. So big boy is in Parc Ferme. He's got to stay there overnight. The other bowlers are all parked up. There are 6 of us racing in this round. Now it's time to try and have a little bit of a breather, get some dinner, hopefully an early night. Some of the bowler bunch are a little bit of a party animals. It's always great fun with the other racers. So I'm hoping to extract myself to be in bed by, if I tried to aim for 9:30, I'd probably have missed expectations. So we'll see what happens. But that is the evening ahead, and then we'll be getting up, and tomorrow we race. It is race morning. Now, with the European Series, there are definitely some stricter regulations as far as the safety kit. So I've of course got my Alpine Stars race suit, which is all fireproof. It's got all of the right labels and everything. I've got my base layers. I've got the new edition of a sports top. I actually didn't learn about the reality of sports tops until I was out at Dirtfish in Seattle filming Motorsports. We had a whole conversation about the fact that there's a huge lack of undergarments for women that are fireproof. There aren't actually any underwear, so I've just got cotton on, which doesn't melt, because most sports tops are made of a fibre that will melt in a fire, and if it melts, it's going to burn onto your skin. So I have a Stand 21 fireproof sports bra, which I'm hoping is going to be supportive enough. It certainly isn't the equivalent of a normal sports bra, and a rally car bounces, but anyway, we will see how it goes today. I don't actually have a choice because this is compulsory kit, but I will pick a little bit of boob discomfort over burnt nipples. So we are kitting up, get down to the bivouac. I've got my fire tooth base layers, shoes, gloves, balaclava, all of that stuff. It is morning in the bivouac. The rain is coming though. It's like being in Wales but warm. The grass out there is going to be absolutely slippery as some kind of rally living hell. There are massive barrels on every corner filled of concrete that are not going to be kind to the car, so we're going to have to do some really precise cornering, braking, keep the car under control. The ditches are wild sized. We're all in the bivouac now having our lovely breakfast. We've had some bacon and a cup of tea. We are probably 5 minutes off going into Parc Ferme, which means I probably need to get a hustle and take my coat off and put my hands of ice and stuff on. It is go time. I'm feeling really nervous. I haven't been in the car since the last round in November. I've got a really, really good gut feeling about the relationship with Chris. We've just seemed to have gelled and bonded really, really well, and he's like hot on it. His experience, he's done the Dakar multiple times. I'm going to be a sponge learning from him. And I want to say I'm really excited for the weekend. I am, but at the moment I'm in that pre-start line nerve stage. So I'm just gonna finish my tea, have a quick pee, keep focused.
Okay, your lead tech will guide you into the garage. He's your eyes, not me, not you. He'll put you where he wants you. Okay?
You're the best. Got the giggles because Paul, who is an amazing guy from Strata who is supporting me, is also one of the other bowler drivers, and he is like a complete boss man, badass. I don't think he listens to anybody. He's terrifying and awesome in every way, but in the car his navigator's boss, and like I just watched his little navigator be like, let's go, and Paul's like it's just tickled me. It's tickled me. How's Paul doing? Let's go have a look. How you doing?
Chewing cable ties.
You that nervous, are you? You that? Oh, you're putting that in your mouth because you're going to eat her dust.
Smash it back door.
Well, good luck. Fist pump.
Yeah. Okay.
Good luck.
My nerves are already
Yeah, don't worry. You've got this.
going.
You've got this. We've got this.
We've got this. We are on the start line, but it's delayed. We're all stopped. And on the first corner ahead, we can see a crane that is obviously helping a car out on the first corner. It is so slippery. As we drove into the start, I actually slid off the track into like the edge of the field. It is so slippery. And that was at 4 miles an hour. Well, maybe we have an opportunity to just go really slowly and make it to the finish and do really well because we don't crash.
Yeah. There's a method in that.
Thank you.
Thank you. We want.
Nasty. All I can say is that was absolutely, insert every swear word you can imagine, terrifying. I almost wanted to cry mid-stage. I have never experienced anything so slippery. I actually did cry when we made the finish line because I was so overwhelmed. I can't believe how slippery it is out there, and this is a massive vehicle, and the terrain just takes it.
Sorry, did I start that?
Yeah, sorry, my foot's still on it.
Sorry.
Do you want them off? No, it's all good.
I'll leave it on, that's all good.
I'm so overwhelmed right now.
Hey. Well done. Well done. You did really, really, really well.
Thank you.
Did you enjoy it?
Yeah, I think so. I think
job.
I enjoyed it.
Well done.
I think it's type 2 fun. It was just scary. I can't believe how slippery it is.
You did really well. Really, really, really well.
Thank you.
Stage, a lot of cars have gone off, very, very slippery. Have you managed to keep it on the road?
100%. I did not leave the track once, so I'm pleased with that. It did mean I was very slow, very steady. I went into it with a lot of caution, and I did build a little bit of confidence, a little bit more pace as we went, but my goal was to make the finish line, and there were so many corners where there were straight lines and clear tracks, and I was like, I just don't want to do that. Trying to feel the car, I'm sure he was in control about 70% of that.
Right.
But I was trying to tame him and stay in control, and I stayed on the track.
So are there any alterations that you're wanting them to make?
Nope, he felt good. I think for the first go, that was massively me trying to settle into the terrain. He felt good. I think on the next round, I'll probably have a little bit more capacity to really feel how he's feeling. But we know from doing the UK series last year, I've already got a little bit of foundation. I know the braking bias I normally like and the suspension setup, and I've taken the bowler guys' experience for their recommendation on how to set it up for today, and he's feeling good.
And stage 2, we've not had a chance to see it. Is it the same as stage 1?
I'm envisioning it's going to be very slippery, and I think it's this stage that has some really snotty, wet patches. So the stage we just did yesterday was nearly all dry, and the next one was wet. Let's just say they're both going to be wet, and this one...
Right. Good luck. Enjoy, if nothing else. Well done. Because there has been a hold up, there we go, Chris is waving me on. Because there has been a hold up, we are going to be regrouped for a little bit less time. There's Chris out there. Forget about me in it. Stage 3.
Yep, looks much drier.
Wow, my left hand just come off. My left hand just come off.
Oh, not good.
No. Oh gosh, carrying on our tail. Woohoo! Way more smiles from that one. Car was perfect as always, but I just think I build more confidence, and it was a little bit drier. The sun's come out. Saw a few people not where they should have been, including one buggy upside down, like in one of the death pits, but we stayed on the track, so I'm happy. Building confidence.
They tell me it's drying out. Are they lying?
No, they're not lying. It's definitely drying out, but it's still really slippery. Better, but you almost then get this self-sense of security of like, oh, it feels a bit better, and then you'll get to a bit that's not quite dried out as much, so you really have to be careful. I saw a buggy upside down in a ditch. The drivers just stood in the field, not having the best time. I saw a couple of the cars ahead, because the track kind of does this, and I saw one being like, wah! Through the crop fields, and all of the crops were just going everywhere.
So it's
But
going to
we
be
stayed on the
survival of the
track.
fittest then. So 2
I-
days.
I genuinely think just surviving and making it to the finish line of every round is going to be a good target, and you're not going to lose, that's for sure. There are already people out there having a sporty day.
And you're learning a lot all the time.
Massively. Having Chris Hammond next to me, the knowledge that he's participating across to me as we drive is amazing. Just little tips here and there and pointers.
Well done.
Good team.
Thank you.
Is that up? So you've been in the car with me for 3 special stages now.
I have.
How is it going?
Yeah, first stage was obviously very slippy, but you dealt with it really well for your first stage after several months. Stage 2, a lot drier, confidence building, really, really good. You know, very pleased. I could see the confidence growing kilometre after kilometre. Stage 3, back to stage 1, which it was, much better conditions, and you dealt with it really, really well. And yeah, overall, fantastic. Really enjoying it.
Yes! I'll pay you later.
I reckon the real question now comes, how's she?
Yeah, she's not bad.
How's him?
How's he? He is like a dream. It's absolutely amazing. Every word that comes out of his mouth, I trust. And I do it, or I try to. I try and react and listen, and the amount of knowledge that is coming through to me, I just feel like my progression is going to be amazing.
Fantastic.
I think we're a good team.
Fantastic. Bring it on.
Should we get back in?
We will.
Stage 4! Woo! You're on. A massive bonus of being a T2 rally car based on a production vehicle is the fact that we got the music. Yee-hee. We have full air conditioning, Apple CarPlay, the works. One in the ditch. that is like the most intense part of the day because you're not allowed to take your eyes off them. It's full trust in your team, go backwards blind. Woohoo! That was pretty awesome.
Good.
We was fast. We didn't go overtake him.
You were. He was only 58 seconds faster than you, Paul.
58 seconds. That's not so
Good.
much. And we were 25 seconds faster than the last lap of that run.
Really good.
Yes! Good team. I need to pee so badly, I don't even know if I can get out the car. Oh, the bladder.
How was she that lap?
Really good. Confidence is building. The grip was good. She's learning, she's listening, and she's actually applying it to the car. So, in control, brilliant.
Wow, she's actually listening.
She is.
Awesome.
Yeah, one stage to do.
So refueling a rally car is a little bit more intense than you imagine. The car's hot, fuel's flammable. There was a little bit of an incident in a Spanish round last year. So Bowler put the whole crew, including me, through my fire training. And there's a whole protocol to do this safely and effectively. You can see everyone's got their fireproof clothing. We've got an anti-static line. It's all contained. And there's fire extinguishers on hand. It's a serious setup. It's not just playing with cars, it's playing with cars safely.
I was going to say it, I thought no.
Full time! The best time! It has been rather wet overnight. There are puddles everywhere. We are going into Park Firmly now to get the car. Then we've got a liaison to service where we get breakfast. And then we'll be out for stage 1 of the day, which is stage 7.
Woo! Go team! Alright, I'll see you there.
3. Oh, that was wild. It was really slippery out there. So started very cautiously, feeling it, trying to gauge the terrain, work out where we could push it.
35 seconds out of the car in front.
Oh, 35 seconds off the car in front. We like nailed it. We actually, I could see them at one point. We were catching them. But this car just blows my mind. The thing that I'm really, really learning, especially with Chris, is that the faster you hit the utter carnage of the terrain, the smoother it is. But it's like terrifying on your brain because you think you kind of want to slow down because it's wild, but the faster you go, the less wild it is. But it's terrifying. There'll be some good squeals in that round. There will certainly be, woohoo! We left the ground maybe twice. It was awesome, awesome. So Jack is already jumping in on the car. Chris has given him the brief. He was ace. Thanks, Jack. We've had some catastrophic damage though. Are you ready? We didn't hit anything.
Oh no.
Oh no! I don't know whether you got time, 25 minutes, or you... We didn't even hit anything. It just must have vibrated off the wind because we were going so fast. Amazing, thank you. Historically, I'm known for my love of two wheels and motorcycles. The opportunity popped into my world to get into four wheels, and as a moto addict, I was like, let's do this. But I have absolutely no knowledge. I have no experience, no skill, and that is where the Bowler team come into it. They've taken me from ground up, rabbit in headlights, terrifying getting into 2.3 tons, and built my confidence, built my experience, put me with a supportive team that have buckets of knowledge to transfer, and it was a journey. Every race in the UK series last year was slightly different, adding to that database of knowledge, experience, and it built me up. By the end of the year, we had 7 races and I managed 4 podiums. The motorcycle background really helped me with the reading the terrain, the braking, the weight, etc. And by doing those 7 races, it enabled me to get my national license, which enables you to race internationally. But we are now in France, and I'm doing the EU Baja Championship and taking the driving on to the next level. I think you typically think about the English terrain being pretty wet and snotty. The French can compete with that when it's been raining. A lovely, calm-looking grass field in France is like an ice rink, so it's just a whole new area of experience and a different setup. The motorsports here in France is next level. The support from the community, the energy, it's been a really cool experience. We're coming to lunchtime on day 2, cars going absolutely phenomenal. Jack, my mechanic for the weekend, is on it the second I come in, and I can't fault it, and I can smell lunch. We've just come back in. Hello, we're all good. We might have had a racing moment with a barrel.
Yeah, no worries.
Which I saw you spotted already.
Jack, I just think it was just a bit of a love kiss, you know.
We won the fight though, don't worry. That barrel is annihilated. Okay, moment of truth. Moment of truth. It's the wing.
Yeah.
That's what was flapping.
The trim. A few carbon torque. Okay.
So he lost a little bit. We're gonna let Chris explain what happened on that corner. I'm gonna take my kit off. We can see poor Jack has an extra job.
Yeah, he's working well.
He's in the mud pit and repairing the wing. So I took out my first barrel. I just want to say that every other borrower has hit multiple barrels. Some are probably losing count of being able to use their fingers. So
Yeah.
I'm kind of proud I made it till now till I hit a barrel, but it was...
But to be fair, it was a racing incident. Hot into a corner, 90 left, on the brake, stepped out, turned into it, and then all of a sudden found some grip, and it shot us off into the barrel. But to be fair, perfect control, glanced off the barrel, into the 90 left, and off. Not a problem. Professional.
It still shook me. It shook my barrel. And then I've lost a bit of trim.
Yeah.
In the scheme of things, minimal damage,
Yeah.
big learning point. I don't really know what I'd do differently though, because
No,
it was
no.
just going beautifully,
No.
and then it
Wouldn't matter who was in the wheel, exactly the same would have happened.
joined the club.
And rubbings
Joined the
racing.
barrel club. Yeah, there was another section in the woods that was a really tight line, and just like sheet ice of mud, and the car was like slow but just sliding, and just trying to keep it straight, and then it was just like, those trees. So I just kind of came off everything and let gravity bring us to a stop. We didn't hit anything.
Yeah.
Reverse back, reset, carried
Yeah.
on, but it was so
Yeah.
slippery, it kind of sketched me out.
Yeah.
But
Soon got the confidence
Yeah.
back. Good
Yeah.
stage.
well, what's crazy is we passed 2 production cars out there having issues, and 4
4
SSOVs,
side by sides. Yep. Yep.
one of them in a ditch.
Yeah.
So that's
it-
6 people on a single stage.
Yeah. It was, and that was before us. So the main event behind us, there's going to have quite a few off on that stage. So it's
Yeah.
a great stage, challenging, and we're through.
Should we get a cup of tea?
Sounds good to me.
Cool. Yeah, Jack has done a good job. We are missing a wing, but he is back in business. We're ready to go. There's some of the field that I brought in, but we are ready to go. Let's go, let's go. We are sat in holding, which is to regroup us. It's called regrouping. But we're just reflecting on how many less cars there are in the race now, because there's been such a high nutrition rate of people going in ditches and hitting trees.
Yeah.
And there were 6 bowlers in the event at the start, and there are still 5 going. One of them unfortunately went into a ditch and had quite a hit with a tree. And when you think about the overall rally, how many vehicles are out, it's really impressive that there are still
5 out of 6.
Yeah. And then it's also something I've realised, I can't really talk in this, sorry. I'm in here. When you look around at the rally world, there aren't fleets of rally cars like this. It's so impressive when you see the lineup of bowlers just come on through, and we're doing really well in the round as well. At the moment, 2nd, 3rd,
4th, 5th and 6th.
4th, 5th and 6th are all bowlers. So there's one rapid guy who's trumping it, and then all us bowlers are doing really well.
Yeah, fantastic.
Wild. We're at the final stage. Woohoo! Done. See you next year. Woo-hoo! Awesome work.
Yeah.
Heck yeah! We finished! Super smooth, that was wild. Absolutely wild. Mega day. What? Look what they just given us! And they were the loveliest marshals and race organisers I've ever experienced. I just got the most beautiful bunch of flowers as a thank you to coming all the way to France to do their event. We got finishers medals each, and juggling, we have some local pasta and noodles made here, a beer, and an elderflower tea. I actually thought I was going to cry for a moment. I've never felt more welcomed by race organisation. Of all the events I've ever done, this organisation is amazing. Thank you for making it such an incredible weekend. And thank you to the bowler team, for Chris, all the support, it's been amazing. See you later. I kind of want to cry. I can't believe this. Look what we've got. It's so beautiful.
Hey!
Hey! Oh. Whoop, whoop.
When you're ready.
Sum up, absolutely phenomenal weekend. The most welcoming organisation possible. I understand why people love the French motorsport scene. The bowler team have been incredible. The car, as always, hasn't faltered, and my driving in the new team with Chris has just gone like this. The progression in 2 days is like, wow, cannot wait for the next round. Bring it on. See you in Spain.